Digital Love Story, powered by Amy Workbench, 1988. Ready. Let's go. Run. What's your screen name? Screen name will be Case. This is, unlike what you might expect, not, what's Case from? Neuromancer? It's not a Neuromancer reference. It's a reference to a Neuromancer reference, obviously. It's probably a little bit loud still, actually. Let's just turn that down a smidge. Actually, I think it's too loud. Maybe I'll just turn it down. I'll turn it down myself. Oh, what's your real name? Don't worry, this information won't be shared with anyone else. So be honest, first name? Let's go with it. You know what? And in streamer, in the grand tradition of streamers, let's go with bits. Alright, can I turn down the volume of this or not? I can only mute it. Alright. Alright. So I will see if I can just turn it down. In the mixer. So I think I will talk about this game a bit. This is digital love story. I really like this game a lot. It's really important to me in a way I can't really put into words, and I kind of just want to show it to you without really explaining it, I guess. I don't want to overanalyze. I want to just play it. The conceit of the game, here I go explaining it. The conceit of the game is that you are a person sitting in front of a computer using it in 1988. And I've just booted up my computer for the first time. So, let's go. Welcome to your new Amy. System message. Message from System. Congratulations, you've got your brand new Amy Workbench up and running. Here are a few things you might need to know to get started. To close a window, click the square icon in the top left. Downloaded applications appear on your desktop. Click their icons to open them. To save your system state or load a previous one, just click the disk icon at the top of the screen. To adjust the volume, display mode, change personal information, or shut down your computer, click the pinwheel icon at the top of the screen. We hope you enjoy your new computer. Amy Microsystems, 1988. Thank you. Using your new modem, Mr. Wong. Message from Mr. Wong. Hey Darcy, so you have your computer set up. I thought for Mr. Bits kid, that's awful, I shouldn't have done that. I'd throw in a little something extra. There's a dialer for your modem attached to this message. If you plug it into the phone line, you can use it to dial BBSs. Just make sure not to run up your dad's phone bill with long distance calls, okay? Here's a local BBS I recommend looking at. 698-5519. Enjoy! No, 5519. Alright, I gotta write that down or I'll forget it. 698-5519. Got it. Okay. Download attachment. Alright, cool. Let's dial it. Now, I should warn everyone, because I've played this game before, I know it's coming. And if you've used, dial-up internet, you also know it's coming. For a sound everyone universally hates, there's something extremely nostalgic to that sound for me personally. I was on dial-up internet for a very long time when most people I knew had moved on. I like it. To be fair, it also doesn't overstay its welcome. Alright, actually I probably should have, I can't not. Alright, type new. Please enter your password or type new. Please enter a password you would like your password. What you'd like your password to be. Alright, let's go with I'm a genius. I bet no one's ever thought of this before. Thank you for registering. Okay, as we were saying, Sysop J. Rook, 24 hours a day, 1,200 out of 2,400 Bode? 2 lines, 698-5519. Logo by Deva0. Hosted by Super BBS. No doors, no BS. Just your best connection in all of Lake City. Amazing. Alright, let's... Oh, I'm already connected. Okay, great. Messages. The BBS FAQ by Orfeo. Orfeo, yeah. Message from Orfeo. What is a BBS? Why, that's an awfully dumb question. In case you couldn't tell, you're on one right now. BBS is short for a bulletin board system where people come together online to post messages, share software, download text files, hold debates, and more. Let me reply to that. It just auto-replies for me. The character that I'm portraying has written something very intellectual, I'm sure. Let's download that message in case I need to look at it again later. First poem by Amelia. You wrote me a love letter promising that every word is true, but I'm confused by the signature, so remind me, who are you? Is it any good? It's the first time I've ever written a poem before, so be brutally honest, please. I'd really like to understand poetry better. All right, let me tell you what I really think. And computer viruses by Blue Sky. The first computer virus appeared on ARPANET back in the 70s, called The Creeper. It traveled across every open system on the network it could connect to, spawned a copy of itself, and dumped the phrase, "I'm the Creeper, catch me if you can," to the screen. Eventually a program called The Reaper was developed to clear the infection. It worked in the exact same way, spreading like a virus across every available system of the network, self-replicated, and deleted the Creeper wherever it could be found. Interesting. I'm going to download these in case I need them. And what's the next thing? We got home or send PM. Maybe I can send a PM to somebody. A new private message has been downloaded. Have I been PM'd? Interesting. Let's look at my messages. Okay, Lake City Local, I got a registration message. Thanks for registering on Lake City Local. Case, your password is password. Thank you. Also, computer viruses. No, not at all. ARPANET's basically a big government computer network, also called the Internet. Well, it used to be military anyway. It was back in the 70s. Now the military has a separate network, MILNET, and ARPANET/Internet is just government researchers and college computers. Right now it's just a couple hundred nodes with maybe a few thousand people accessing it in total, but it's growing way faster than most give it credit for. Especially now it's opening to commerce. By 1998, there will probably be thousands of computers on it. Pretty neat stuff, really. Very cool. Tell me more. And Amelia has replied to my reply. Those are both very fast replies. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to understand that more time is passing than I have actually acknowledged as the player. That happens in games all the time, obviously. 10 minutes in the game is like a day or whatever, so that we actually can get through days. But I don't know. We'll see. Message from Amelia. I do suppose you're right. Thanks. I appreciate your directness. I'll have to keep that in mind for my next attempt. To tell you the truth, I'm really glad you replied. Nobody else really had anything worthwhile to say. Just some compliments that were obviously false and asking if I really was a girl. Why would anyone ask a question like that? But you seem nice, Case. And much better than that. Thank you. Aw, thank you. Alright, cool. I don't think I need to send a message. Oh. Let's just send messages to all these people anyway. I don't know what I'm saying to them, but I'm saying something amazing, I'm sure. Cool. Boop. Alright, so I've disconnected, and there's nothing else to do except for connect back on again, so let's do it. Let's connect back to the place and see if anything has changed since I disconnected and reconnected. Now, personally, I like to think every time I disconnect like this is the start of a new day in the game, right? Like I signed on, I did something, I signed off, and now tomorrow I'm signing on again. There's no obvious passage of time in the game itself, but that's sort of my own personal canon of what is going on. I also always love to type these in
with my numpad. And I find it just physically very satisfying to enter codes like that. Okay, like city local, log in, enter my password, a genius password. New private messages have been downloaded. Okay, well let's take a look at those. Open history by Blue Sky. Open history. What's this? It's funny that you ask. I actually am interested in putting together an open history of online computer use starting from the 70s up to today. Right now, I have bits and pieces of it completed, but unfortunately, it's not all collected in one place at the moment. Publication? It is certainly a possibility. Very interesting. Additionally, self-confidence. Oh, I know exactly what you mean. I really do feel the same way all the time, you know? A lot of hackers have this... What happened to my voice there? A lot of hackers have this very strong sense of self-identity, and I'm very envious of that. They're certain of things, and I've learned very quickly not to be certain of anything, but I wish I could be. Does that make sense to you? Reply. Okay, anyway, I need to look at the messages. Did they respond to my messages already? Okay, Amelia, what's up? Cryptic? I suppose so. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm in a very awkward position. It's sort of hard to talk about. You'll have to forgive me for dancing around my problems, but it's just complicated. I'm sorry. Can you live with that? Yeah, sure. I want to read what's new posted. Computer viruses 2, Blue Sky. Viruses didn't really hit the big time until they left the networks, and in 1981, a virus infecting floppy disks was released into the wild, slowly letting itself be passed around disk by disk. Now anyone with an Apple II could be a target, but it wasn't until last year, in late 1987, that a virus that actually destroyed data was discovered on a closed network. Is it only a matter of time before destructive viruses spread to the general public? Only time can tell, but this scary prospect is all too possible. What about the Reaper? Doesn't that destroy data? I have such fascinating insights. Figaro says the lack of downloads. Well, Lake City Local isn't really about the wares or hacking or any other illegal stuff, you know? The sysop here doesn't really want to get himself arrested or anything. But you could always check out The Matrix at 220-768. That's where I always go, anyway. So we're going to write that down. Now, this is part of why I actually think of this game as an adventure game. It's, you know, I'm going around and talking to different people, well, reading different messages, and finding different locations I can then go explore. So I'm going to totally check out that node and see if there's new messages there I can look at. Thank you for the information, Figaro. Okay. And then the BBS FAQ 2 by Orfeo. How many people are on BBS? Well, that varies. Depending on which you're on, it could be anywhere from dozens to over 100 users. Some will only allow one person to dial in at a single time. Others have as many as 10 phone lines, letting many people stay online at once. Some are even further connected to bigger networks like FidoNet or the internet, connecting thousands of BBSs together, all across the entire world. Wow, and how are people replying so quickly to me if I'm the only one connected? Well, the answer is because actually I'm not the only one connected. There's 2 phone lines, but still. Tiberius, the next generation. Why do I recognize this name? What is up with this load of crap? I don't even know where to begin. This bald guy is just terrible, plain and simple. Come on, all I'm saying is a real captain would have just have hit the omnipotent guy the moment he stepped foot on his bridge instead of trying to talk it out. This is the military, for crying out loud. Maybe it could be good if only he got rid of that dumb kid on the bridge and learned to start solving problems by punching them in the face, then in the gut, then hitting them over the back with both hands. Yeah. Well, I'll show you what I think. I showed them. Alright, let's download these. And BBS FAQ 3. But how does it all actually work? Well, BBS itself is a computer run by the almighty sysop. It's connected to one or more phone lines, waiting on calls. Then, when a user dials in, they log into the BBS software and leave messages, either to the public echo or sent privately. Of course, private is actually a misnomer. The sysop is able to read any message. Some do, some don't. So be careful what you say. Cool. I'm going to download that message in case I need it for later. And then I'm going to disconnect and check out this new one. Hopefully I wrote it down correctly. 220-7683. I really like this game. It's just like, I feel like I'm staying up late on a crisp, cool, like, winter night. I don't know. There's something so, like, both, like, cozy, but, like, sterile and, like, cold about it that it comes together really nicely for me in a way that I can't really describe. Welcome to the Matrix. 220-7683, 300/1200/2400 BOD. Mode? BOD. I don't know. 24 hours a day. Sysop of the Fin. No subscription, no download cap, codes, files, and maybe a little something else. Because information wants to be free. Please enter your password or type new for a new account. I'm going to type new. I think I'll write the word password. I'm sure that'll be fine. Thank you for registering. Okay. Messages. What do we got? PC load letter. Rocky. So of course you're up late at the office, working on the important TPS report that you need done for the meeting tomorrow morning. It's hours after closing now, and you finally finish. So triumphantly, you send it to your brand shiny new LaserJet printer, only to be greeted with the following piece of inexplicability: PC load letter. Well, now you don't have to spend hours figuring out what the fuck's going on. PC is short for print cartridge, specifically referring to the letter size. In other words, put in more paper. Thanks. VRAM overflow. What's this say? VRAM overflow. What the fuck does that even mean? The lament of the average Amy user. Hey, I'm an Amy user. The problem lies in Amy's memory management, thanks to a bug that shipped in all pre-August 1988 versions of Workbench. Any malicious or even poorly programmed application can make your Amy's frame buffer perpetually load itself with garbage data, rendering your computer nigh unusable. The only real solution is to upgrade, unfortunately. Interesting. And I figure I know you. Every time I try to build something with no matter what I do, even the simplest program, it always throws an error. Incompatible types in assignment at line 322. What the hell is going on here? Does Amy see just plain old shit broken or what? I would also like to know. Tell me if you find anything out. Just, cuz. Cool. Let's go back to the other boys. Do 6985519. I hope you enjoy the sound, because you're gonna hear it a lot. Cause I like it. So I will admit, yes, you can just toggle between your messages, toggle between screens in the same BBS to refresh messages and stuff and speed up the game. I like going back and forth between the BBSs because I think that it does a better job at conveying passage of time, and I'm into that. I should have used a shorter password. New private messages downloaded. Okay. No new actual messages though. The Matrix registration. Welcome to the Matrix, home of codes, files, and more. Because information wants to be free. Your username is case, and your password is password. Thank you. I don't know how that reply works. Will it connect to them next time I jack into a BBS? I don't know. The next generation, Tiberius. Whatever, man. You're stupid. All right. I love my stupid. My stupid is great. And Cryptic. Okay, so thank you so much. I knew you'd understand. I'm so understanding. I'm sure what I said was just the most heartfelt and sweet. You're a really good person. I just want you to know that. Thank you. All right. Well, that seems to be all we can do here. Let's leave. Got a new message from Amelia. They seem very cool. 220-7683. Alright. Again. New private message downloaded. RAM overflow. Help! RAM overflow! Rocky says, sucks, doesn't it? Don't worry, I've attached the most recent version of Amy Workbench for you. Just download it and reboot and you'll fix the bug, Tyler. Cool, thanks. I don't really need that, but thank you. Alright. Let's take a look. Ni hao, bitches, by Rain Breeze. Oh, Rain Breeze. You brighten my day every time I replay this game and see you. Let's face it, you better learn a fucking second language, and it better be Japanese. America's lost it. Our day in the limelight has passed. Buy a Japanese car? Oh wait, you already did. Get a Sony television and hold on to your Amy tight because the next one you'll buy will be made by NEC. It's inevitable. The future belongs to the land of the rising sun. Porn cartoons, bullet trains, samurai, and all that shit. It's the future, man. I hope you're gonna be able to speak the language. Notepad, Amy, Ward. I'll let you down with this, in case I need it for some reason. It's a word processor. It doesn't save in different files. This notepad is meant for a real online power user and uses tabs to keep track of everything you need. Phone numbers, codes, passwords. I could use that. Thank you. Alright, let's take a look at this. Ah, look at that. Awesome. 698 5519. Oh. Thank you. Log in. Oh, new private message downloaded. Great. Nothing new over here, though. Tell me, Amelia. I've been talking too much. I know, I'm sorry. Make me feel better about myself. Make me feel better about being so self-centered by telling me about yourself, okay? How are you doing? I think I will actually just reply to them. And they have responded. Tell me. This seems like a conversation I want to have as live as possible. No, I didn't know at all. I try not to make assumptions about anyone. It's silly, but don't you think? Anyway, I'm sorry to hear it. I'm sure you'll figure out what to do with your life next soon enough. I know what it's like to be lonely, believe me. What was the actual question again? Make me feel better about being so self-centered by telling me about yourself, okay? How are you doing? I said, yeah, I told her I've been pretty lonely lately, I guess. Truthfully, I don't know if I can commit to anything right now. I think you'd be liable to get your heart broken. But still, I do like you. I don't know how these sorts of things usually work. I'd like to think of you as a friend, though. And if something happens someday, then it happens. Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay. I know what it's like to be alone, believe me. Hey, we're not alone if we're together, right? I appreciate it just as much, believe me. To tell you the truth, over the last couple of days, talking with you has been more than I've talked to anyone else in as long as I can remember. I suppose it's a little bit sad. Internet disconnected. I didn't forget to reply, did I? No, okay. Oh, I need to, open my pad. I don't have to, but, I mean, it's so much easier. Okay. Perfect message is downloaded. Notepad, Amy, Ward. Sorry, man. I don't know. I found the post anonymously. Alright. Can't hook me up with any more software. Thanks, though. Rain Breeze. Yeah, of course I knew that. What kind of idiot did you take me for, man? Get with it. Sure you did, Rain Breeze. Sure you did. Alright. Nihao Bitches replied by Poseidon. You do realize that Nihao is Chinese, right? What sort of idiot are you anyway? This is the sort of thing a 12-year-old would write. Not your ordinary 12-year-old. Specifically one who doesn't know the first thing about electronics, international politics, language, history, or basic goddamn sense. Bravo, Rain Breeze. Bravo. Thank you for saying it. Sean Smith also has replied. Okay, I've read this message 5 times over, and I still can't decide whether or not it's the dumbest thing I've ever read, or some sort of brilliant satire. So all I'm gonna say is that it definitely made me laugh my ass off. Heck yeah. Super Roberto Bros. DOS number 42. It's kind of like the familiar Nintendo game, except a lot more hardcore and definitely way sicker. Just wait until you get to World 3. You'll see what I mean. No doubt, this is my favorite DOS game ever. Huh, well I'm on an Amy, so can you maybe hook me up with an Amy version? New codes, Rob Fugitive. Disclaimer, this shit is 100% illegal. If you get busted for being stupid enough to use these on a sprint line, it ain't my fault. And now, on with the codes. 361917 45873 235143. Happy dialing. What are these for? Reply. Alright. Well, let's see if there's any news from Lake City Local. 6985519. Okay. Password, messages, nothing new going on. Alright, cool. That's it. You know what? That's the game. I know that's not a very compelling pitch for the game, but that's the game and I love it. Alright. Logging in. New private message downloaded. Okay. New codes, Rob Fugitive. Oh man, you don't know anything about anything. Let me educate you. Codes are long distance calling cards codes. See, the way the big cats Sprint set up their system, all you have to do is guess a valid number and bam, your call is free. They eventually catch on to hundreds of people using the same code and shut them down. They can bust people doing it who use Sprint for their phone service, but for everyone else, it's just a long distance call for the price those greedy bastards should be charging anyway. Try it out. The local calling card number is 915-3347. Remember that number. We're going to be saying that a lot. And you can try using it to connect to a long-distance BBS like Gibson BBS at 714-406-5691. Thanks. Thanks, brah. Oh, is Rob Fugitive on the line right now? Hey, no problem. Just doing my part to help the community. Everyone was a newbie once, you know. What a good guy. Alright. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. I love the number 915-3347. Love it. Alright, codes. How about 235143? Nice. 714-402-5691. Gibson DBS. Sysop, Winter Mood. Invitation only. 714-402-5691. Art by Wintermood. Cyberpunk lives here. Password. Please enter your password. Password. I don't have an account on this site. Alright. Cool. I guess we should go back to the Matrix and be like, yeah, I tried it out. I can't get in. 7683. Okay. Password. No new messages. Maybe I can just send him a message though. Rob Fugitive. Okay. I'll come back after a little bit. 698-5519. Turn on the music player so we can see what we're listening to. Space Beacon Raid. Oh, I canceled the call on accident. 698-5519. Password. Alright, our message is downloaded. Cool. Running away immediately. Wait, what? Have you ever had to run away from home before? I need to see you reply quickly. Okay. Running away. I know, it's pretty dramatic. It's just, well, no. Family-wise, I've never had much to lose. We sort of keep our distance. They're not big on communicating anyway. I'm just scared. I don't know what to do. I feel like I have nobody to turn to. You should... Okay. I did it. I finally cut all my connections. Now this one very much feels like time passed. The other ones feel like we were having a conversation. This one feels like maybe like at least a few hours passed. It's probably like the next day when you would have connected with this if you were trying to like tell a like cohesive narrative. I don't know, maybe that's just sort of my feel. I did it. I finally cut all my connections. I don't know whether or not I'll still be safe, but I have to try, right? Today's a new day and all. Maybe I'll manage to get by. Stay safe. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Cool. Let's go into the Matrix. If I do this, it'll swap to the passwords. Yeah, it will. Alright. Right. Any new messages? Oh! Password cracker. DOS 5. I don't care what you do with it. I don't want to know what you do with it. Uses brute force. Not useful for systems with an admin paying attention. This is for DOS. Do you have one that's like not for DOS? Really cool. I'll be pretty into that. Give them some time to reply. 698-5519. Let's see if Amelia's replied or if there's any new posts. I'm actually a fan of turning the music off in this game, to be honest. I like the music, but it's repetitive and if the goal of the game is to be this sort of immersive sim, I probably wouldn't be listening to this music. Wait. Did I download this message from 5? Interesting. I'll read that later. Do you really mean that? I always thought you can say that. Yeah, I meant whatever it was I said. I don't remember. Are you online? Looks like she is online. I'll just say it. There's like 2 messages from them. Truthfully, I've been waiting anxiously for your replies. I feel, well, never felt like this way with anyone before. I'm really not sure how to say this. I've written the message out 3 times already. That was fast. That was fast 3 times. I'm really not sure how to say this. I've written the message 3 times already. And every time I get to the point and I just can't bring myself to say it. Is that wrong? Is that normal? I'm sorry, it's just, I can't stop worrying that I'm going to say something wrong. I feel like I'm about to explode. Don't explode. Alright, what's this one? Disconnected. Okay. Message from Amelia. I think I'm in love with you. I mean it. I'm in love with you. Is that wrong? Please, if you understand, let me know. I really have to know if you can understand. God, please. Okay, I'll reply. But I'm not connected. Huh. Well, if I got disconnected, I guess I should reconnect. What does that say? Unrecoverable system error. Please contact manufacturer. Access error, access error, access error. Alright. BBS is down. So, I knew that was going to happen. I played the game before. I was, acting like I didn't, but of course I did. What's interesting to me is that the first time I played this game, because I did not realize that you could refresh it and have it come back to you. I did every single one of those messages as a new call every single time. And so what I would do is I would be like, oh, I downloaded a message. Cool. Let's see if there's any new messages. Oh, there's no new messages. I'll disconnect. Then I'll read my messages not connected. So the first time I played this game, I did not read that message while connected. I didn't receive the "you have been disconnected" pop-up because I wasn't connected to the system at the time that it crashed. And then I logged back into a reply, and oh, it hit hard. It hit so hard, being like, what? Because I didn't see the disconnect the first time. I think it makes it more powerful personally. Anyway, there's no better way of doing it. You kind of have to do it that way with the disconnect, but still. Your private message is downloaded. Let's take a look. Ooh, look at all this stuff. So first and foremost, I don't know what this one is. Did I reply to this? Oh, don't care what you do with it. Oh, right, I downloaded it. That's what it is. It's not a reply. This is the reply. No way, bro. Out of the question. Aw, come on. All right. Need an anime version. We won, Akuma. Look, man, we definitely won that shit. I don't know what you're talking about. They even said it themselves. We got a Pyrrhic victory. Keyword victory. Come on, we clearly owned their asses. That's not really... Okay. We won. Rob Fugitive. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard you say. Thank you, Rob. Lake City Local Boned. J. Rook. I do not have any idea what happened, but the goddamn system is fucked. Go ahead, try to dial it. All you see is what I can see, that creepy error message repeating. Basically, the whole computer seems to be boned. Not sure what could have caused any of that. It just went down in the middle of the night. It seems like damn near everything that was on the computer has been corrupted, including the logs. Still trying to recover the data on the floppy drives, but, well, it is definitely going to be a long time before Lake City Local is back online. Hey, I was connected when it crashed. Maybe I can help. Alright, Password Cracker, Amy by Figaro. Here's a simple implementation of a brute force password checker, written in Amy assembly, for educational purposes only. Of course. Of course. Thank you. Alright. Well, let's check it out. Now we've got a hacker thing. Time to be a hacker. We're gonna hack the Gibson. No, it's 915, not 519, sorry. That's another fun thing about this, is that 519 is actually like the local area code. Obviously not that part of the number, but the like before, for like where I grew up. So I don't know. 915 sticks in my brain in a way that it probably wouldn't for other people. Please enter your calling card number. How about 235143? Huh? Okay. Well, what about this number? That's not the right one. I was looking at the first one when I did that. I've got another code. Tell me about the codes. Alright. 45873. Yeah. Alright. Totally go to the Gibson. 714-402-5691. Gonna hack the Gibson. Gonna do it. Alright. If I gotta hear. Right. Yeah, okay. Password. Doesn't work. Alright. What we do is we go here. And then we. No. How do we do this? Got it. That should work. Attempting to log in with password. Maybe this isn't gonna work. Oh, password discovered. Pix. Good password. Good password. Pix. Ah, what a great password that is. I'll Be Here Less by Acid Queen. Oh, that's rad. Hey guys, I'm afraid to say that I'm going to be posting here a lot less in the upcoming months. A lot less. Actually, probably not at all. I'm sorry, but anyone who was looking forward to more of Neon Empire will have to wait a while. The thing is that little Ichigo's due just about any day now, and after she's born, well, I won't have time to write between changing diapers, I'm sure. I'll miss you guys, and I'll let you know when I'm around again. Regards, Eriko Yamazaki. I don't know you, but I'll reply. Why not? You're logged in using someone else's account. That's a good point. All right. Cool. We'll download that message. He doesn't get it, my friends. Man, come on. I love the fuck out of Cyberpunk, but Gibson himself, I'm just not feeling it. Sterling, sure, that guy doesn't fuck around. He knows what he's talking about, but come on, Neuromancer? What does that have anything to do with real computers? For fuck's sakes, the man wrote it on Neuromancer on a manual fucking typewriter. All he knows about computers is just all secondhand. He's got the punk alright, but there ain't nothing really cyber about his world. Okay, I'm gonna give you my opinion, whatever it happens to be. As if Paul Wang. If there is one thing I'm sick of, it's the idea that somehow super hackers will be able to infiltrate government systems and dance around the authorities. Come on, this is not realistic. In reality, the super hackers get hired by the government, and their security is damn well impenetrable. I mean, come on. Even now, at the height of government incompetence, I challenge you to find even an entry point to a government network. You can't, because they know what the hell they're doing. This notion that the people who invented computer networking wouldn't know anything about security is laughable. I have something to say. Probably. Fastest fight on net node, Wintermoon. Well, what is it? I don't care if I have to dial long distance. I'm just sick of messages taking 2 days to arrive. I mean, mine show up in like a day. I don't know what's wrong with you. They show up like immediately. When I do it, they just are instantaneous. It's great. Because time doesn't exist. This is a video game, and most likely this is taking place over many days. I believe actually Amelia sent us a message saying, it's been so nice talking to you over these past few days. So there you go. All right. Well, let's head back to the Matrix, I guess. Probably if Lake City comes back online, they will say so in the Matrix, because we saw J. Rook was posting there. So, you know, that would make sense. That would make sense. All right. Logging in with my password. Oh, the message is downloaded. Also, there's a new message looking for someone. J. Rook. What's this say? Hey, does anyone know where Case is? I really need to get in contact. I was able to recover a message from the flaming remnants of my poor Apple II, and I think it could be really important to pass it on. Can anyone let me know? Hi, I'm Case. Also, looking for someone, Orfeo. Yeah, pretty much everyone from Lake City Local Post here now, Case included. It's too bad I missed the place. You just have a way cozier feel going on, if you know what I mean. Alright. Now, I could disconnect and go somewhere else and then reconnect, but I'm pretty sure if I just go home, I'll get the message, so let's just do that. Thank you. Oh. There we go. Alright, we won from Akuma. Fuck you! Okay. No, fuck you! Here I am. Oh good, I was worried I would not be able to find you since... Well, I was able to recover a file off the computer. One of the few things left. It is half corrupted, but since it was left on a system disk, it could not have been put there by the BBS. Look for yourself, but I cannot explain it. Whatever the fuck happened, I do not know. Thanks, Rook. Forward. Amelia.core. Message from J. Rook. Local system has been compromised. No warning signs given. Help me, Case. Please help me. Contact Paris. He can help you. Please, you're my only hope. 21256129110. Binary mode data follows. As much as there's like a bunch of garbled stuff, this one actually looks like a number. Thanks, Rook. Didn't add a number here. I'm gonna try and call it anyway, even though it's not added to my list. Okay. 21256129110. Wait, is that right? 212-561-2910. Yeah, that's what numbers look like, I think. Yeah, 334. Totally. All right. Thanks, Rook. Bye. All right. First things first. 915-3347. Yeah, that's number. And your calling card number. How about this one? 45873. Huh? Pretty good, right? All right. We're gonna try this new one that's not real. 212-5612910. I don't know what I'm pointing at. It connected. The underground library? Yeah, the underground library. That's through there. ANSI by Skyblitz. Did we see a Skyblitz before? I could be wrong. Everything you'd want to check out. Sysop Delphi. Speed 1200 only. Powered by Core BBS. Phone 212-561-2910. Alright, I'm gonna try password. It's not a password. Alright, let's find out what happened. I don't know how long this is gonna take. Okay, that's a lie. I do know how long this is gonna take. Because I've played this before. It doesn't work! That's how long it takes! Huzzah! Alright, that's a dead end. Maybe we can find more information about the Underground Library. We'll have to ask around on another BBS. Ooh, now it's an investigation game. What is this? How do we find the answers to this mysterious clue that we've been given? Love it. New private messages downloaded. No new actual messages? No. Here I am. I have no idea. It makes just as much sense to me, believe me. I just thought you would probably want to see it since, well, it mentions you. If it's a joke, then it sure is a goddamn elaborate one, given how fucked my poor Apple II is now. Whatever it is, I do not want to be involved. Leave me alone from now on. Alright, thanks. Let's check out Gibson. Maybe there's something that I can do there. Four, 5, 8, 7, 3. Dang it. So for entering codes, you can hit the enter button next to your numpad. Num enter works, but not for entering codes. 3, 6, 1, 9, 1, 7. For entering numbers, it does not work. What? Oh. Rob, I need more numbers. Rob, do you have any new codes? I used them all already. Logging in with my password. It's password, because I'm genius. Hey, new codes! You're right on time, Rob. I know I can count on you. Disclaimer, this shit is 100% illegal. Here are the codes. And they've been added to my book already. I don't need to read those. Great. There was an extra code this time, I think. That's awesome. 9153347. Get ready. Okay. Oh, they've been reordered, so they're at the bottom. Great. 4625338. Seven 402 5691. Thanks for joining in chat. Did you actually like type in codes like this and you know, piggyback on sprint lines? Log in, alright. And I mean, like, you know, codes you didn't, like, buy. Oh, do I have a password? It's Pix, I think? Nailed it! Remembered my password, awesome. Messages. I'll be here less, replied Hollinger. Whoa, has it been that long already? Congratulations, Erica. Don't worry about it, I'm sure we'll see you again. Eventually. I don't know who you are. Fastest FidoNet node, Fritz. It's probably Sector 001, 614-622-1701, which updates twice a day, if you can stand the chintzy theme. It's like the worst of the 70s. I can't believe anyone ever took that shit seriously. It doesn't really matter though, since most nodes update less than once a day at an awkward time, so the end result is that no matter how fast your node updates, it's always going to take 2 days for messages to reach the recipient. In general, FidoNet is a pretty practically lousy implementation of a neat idea. It's like networking using the post office. Interesting. Cool. Yeah. never used of these legit codes, but did type in, or not type in, whatever, enter legit ones. Very cool. He doesn't get it, replied Hollander. You're missing the point entirely. That stuff isn't supposed to be predictive just for the sake of predicting the future. It's not supposed to be a crystal ball. There's an extrapolative aspect, yes, but even the most extrapolative stories also have strong metaphorical qualities, and Gibson is no exception. It's not supposed to be an earnest examination of the future. Rather, it's an exemplar of the social anxieties that underlie the cyberpunk movement. When he talks about technology, he's not really talking about technology. He's talking about human attachments to technology. That certainly has value. Well, there's no new information here that's actually useful to me, so whatever. Great, but not actually gonna help me figure out what I need to do. Oh wait, no, I got a new code. I forgot. I got new BBS. Okay. 915 3647. All right, 462538 and 614-622-1701. Yep. All right. Welcome to Sector 001, M Astris Fidonet. X Astris Fidonet. Sysop, Captain Jet. Co-Sysops, Nomad, and Rob Stewart. USS Enterprise. No, just say Enterprise. I thought it said Enterprise for a second, which I thought was very funny. NCC 1701A. 1200, 2400 baud. Columbus, Ohio. Online 24 hours. Over 50 megabytes of files. We don't want your credit card numbers. We don't care where you live. 614-622-1701. Fidonet. Screened by Leoman. Okay, let's make a new account. My password will be password. It's ingenious and no one would ever guess it. Messages. Illegal access, Sean Smith. Holy crap, guys. Does anyone know who this case person is? I heard from Wintermoot that there's a bunch of posts, but he never actually accepted registration or anything. I'd really like to give kudos because, again, holy shit, case hacked the Gibson. Hey, that's me. Okay, great. Senator Eugen. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Sorry. Hollander. Are you damaged? It's a Vietnamese name, and I don't know if you noticed, but the war ended a decade ago. You are possibly the only person I have ever heard of seriously try to use the phrase Chinaman in a non-ironic manner. And while I don't know what could possibly be wrong with you, I assure you, there is no way race is going to be an issue for Robert Nguyen taking that senator position. You are the worst kind of racist, and I'm embarrassed to be posting on the same board as you. Great. Download that just in case I need it. Core BBS RNG exploit. Ooh, hello. Core BBS. That sounds familiar. A weird trick when regenerating passwords, the Core BBS RNG random number generator seems to be incredibly misimplemented. It generates passwords sequentially, so if the first password in a sequence will be XXXX0, then the replacement will be XXXX1, and the next replacement, and so forth. I don't know how this bug managed to make it into production, so be wary anyone thinking of switching to Core BBS. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the underground library was Core BBS, which I don't have a password, but if I had like a revoked password, I guess I could make a new one with that exploit, so that's good to know. Kingdom at War, number 42. Her Cold Blade, Part 2, Kingdom at War. Now, the tensions from the Gathering Storm have turned into all-out war, and the battle system has been completely overhauled to allow for epic clashes of armies. The Human Alliance stands brave, with dozens of playable generals ready to push back the endless Orc horde. And who is the mysterious warrior of Orcish prophecy, known only as Saber? Is he the trump card that our mighty warrior queen needs? Do you have a copy for Amy? Thank you. Heart of Fire. Cold Blade Part 3 Heart of Fire, the third controversial installment in the Cold Blade series. This one drops the epic combat of the last one and instead follows Major Mira and Saber on a side story. It's good if you're a fan of Mira, but everyone probably just cares about what's going on with the Queen, you know, that the series is named after. Oh, and the whole story is pretty much about how Mira is a badass lesbian. Who wrote this? Fun fact, if anyone does not know, Heart of Fire, Cold Blade is not a real series, but Heart of Fire is a real game that the designer of this game did make. That's like a standalone, like kind of jokey, this game that exists within a series that doesn't exist. And yeah, it's it dropped the epic combat because I mean this is the game they're making, right? No offense to Christine Love, of course, adore their games, but epic combat this is not. MEC compiler Rob Stewart. So you decided to program in C on your Amy, but you don't know where to begin. I'll walk you through the basics of getting a simple program written over the next dozen posts. But the first thing you'll need is obvious. A C compiler. Cool. I'm just going to download that, but I won't install it yet. Okay, sweet. Let's leave. So what did we learn from that? I don't think we learned anything super relevant. I'm just going to make the rounds, I think. Someone has apparently been talking about how we're an epic hacker, so that's great. Yeah, that's really it. All right, log in. LCL Archive. Lake City Archives, the Fin. As you probably know, Lake City Local crashed recently, and the sysop doesn't have the resources to replace it. However, thanks to amazing archivist Blue Sky, I'm proud to announce that we have nearly the entire Lake City Local archives available here on the Matrix. Just select LCL Archives from the main menu, and you'll be given a list of every recovered file. Thanks again to Blue Sky, and condolences to LCL sysop Mr. Rook. Awesome. Dead AIs, nausea hair. This file taken from the Underground Library 212-561-2910. That's the place I was trying to break into. I have reason to believe that several third-generation AIs have been murdered. I don't know what's going on, but see the list for yourself. It's troubling. Montjoy, Festy, Dauphin, Quickly, Puck, Amelia. That's Amelia. One is bad, but this points to a very disturbing trend. Something may be deliberately killing off our most social AIs, and we don't know what or why. Nausea hair? What the heck is this? Please get back to me. Error. Unbelievably, yes. Change the first part of line 112 to say int, or just download this replacement. It's pretty embarrassing that this bug actually made it into the release compiler. It's not like there's a minor issue or anything. This program literally breaks everything you try to build on Amy. Ridiculous. Wait, what? What? That's a reply to... Every time I try to build something with this, no matter what I do, even the simplest program, it always throws this. Okay. So if I need to compile something, I'll want to probably install this download. Alright, cool. I'll do that later. It would be nice if I could get a reply from Nausea Hair right away. Maybe I'll check out the archives and they'll like reply by then. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, okay. Nope, that was enough time. Great. Registration on System 1. Welcome to Sector 1. Your FidoNet connection, your local account name is case. Your login password is password. Please note that due to the nature of FidoNet, it may take upwards of several days for a message to reach someone on a different node, depending on how frequently they update. We can't do anything about this. Cool. And Nausea Hair has replied to my post, or my message, my friend. Seriously? But it could be a coincidence, but No, Amelia isn't exactly a common name. Not at all, so it's probably not. I'm sorry about your friend. I don't think it'll be much help, though. I have no idea what it's talking about. Honestly, I just grabbed the file to show that I had something and got the hell off the system. Here's the password I used to connect, but I think it's been rescinded. But we've learned something about rescinded passwords on Core BBS. Thank you, Nausea Hair. Let's go. Oh, the case is afoot! That's me! I'm the case! Haha! Alright, 4, 6, 2, 5, 3, 8, go! That's been rescinded. Okay. Okay. 7, 6, 2, 2, 3, 8. Nice. And Underground Library has been added to our list because we were given an actual number and not just extracted it from garbled messages. Cool, great. And if I leave the notepad open, it should swap to the passwords page once I go over here. Yeah, there we go. All right. So let's first just try this and see what happens. Do I have to capitalize this? I guess we should do it just in case. Riab 882. And yes, Core BBS. Totally. 7JRIAB 882. Go. It didn't work, which I guess I was expecting an error message, but let's just try it. 7JRIAB 883. Ha-ho! You're moving up in the world. All right. Look at all these messages. Traversing networks, Delphi. Traversing networks, Delphi. AI interaction, Montjoy. History of ARPANET, Blue Sky. History of ARPANET, Blue Sky. History of ARPANET. History. Hey, Blue Sky. Yeah, we know Blue Sky. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Dead AIs by Delphi. That's the one that got pulled. All right. Let's just start with the first one. You've downloaded a new message and you are now disconnected. Okay, we got booted. Since Mother dates back to long before the existence of today's massive 100 megabyte hard drives, the common AI core was designed with saving storage space in mind, in order to prevent errant entities from overproducing and wasting network resources. AIs traverse across computer systems by copying their source and a compiler to the target system, then deleting themselves locally. When the target system has confirmed the deletion, only then will the AI be recompiled at their destination. I don't know if I can actually reply or not, but I guess we'll try it. 915 3347. Go. Seven 62238. Crap. Nine 59041 and 212-561-2910. I didn't check to make sure I typed it in right. I hope it was correct. I don't remember if it goes through the whole dialing process if you're wrong or not. I think it does. Alright. Let's actually test to see if I need to capitalize this, because I don't remember, and I'd like it if I didn't have to. That'd be nice. 88, and we'll swap it to 4, just assuming. That did not work. I think it's case sensitive. Okay. Okay, so X7JRIB 884. Alright, cool. Message. Did I properly, like, send? Oh, here it is. Yes, remove yourself, Delphi. This is not a public system. I don't know how you got in, but I have removed you from the connection and revoked your credentials. The information contained here is not for your perusal, nor is it any of your concern. Do not attempt to access the system again. You will suffer greatly should you attempt to do so. Oh, this was the message that got downloaded when I got disconnected. I thought for some reason it auto-downloaded the message I was viewing. I mean, I'll reply. Hey, what's up? Anyway, I've read this one. Let's read the next one. You've been downloaded a new message and are now disconnected. Okay, great. Message from Delphi. In order to avoid data loss in case of a failed recompile, a core dump will be made. We got a core dump. In the hopes of being found eventually. There is, however, no known way around the self-termination traveler limit. The only way two copies of an AI can exist simultaneously is by reproduction, although, even then, the formed children will not be identical. Even then, it is not possible to reproduce at will. Interesting. The AI Festi believed there to be significant philosophical ramifications of these facts, comparing it to organic mortality. It is uncertain what is meant by this. His analysis has yet to be completed. How do you pronounce this? Is it feast? Is it festi? Is it fest? Because it's not like feist or faust. That would be spelled differently, right? Oh, I accidentally paused. Cease and desist now, Delphi. Child, I am warning you, this is not the place for you. I don't know by what security hole you managed to gain access to the system, but further intrusions will not be tolerated. This is your final warning. I need you to tell me. I need to tell you what's happened. You'll know what to do with this core dump, probably in a way that I will not. Nine 9041. Come on. Yes. Okay. 212-561-2910. I've talked before, maybe not on stream, about how I just actually really like inputting numbers via keypad. I just super enjoy it. There's something, the physicality of it is very satisfying for me. I would love to design a game that's just like basically all that. I mean, I have designed games. I haven't produced games that play that way. Oh crap. I need to open my notepad so I know what my password is. X7JRIB885. Okay. Let's take a look at what's going on. Actually, I want to just send a PM to Delphi. Maybe that'll work. You downloaded a new message, you're down to connect. Okay. You were warned, Delphi. Oh. You are blinded. Be gone. Error number 24845 RAM overflow. So I know about RAM overflow. I downloaded a message previously talking about it. See if I can find it. RAM overflow. Here we are. RAM overflow. What the fuck does that mean? The only solution is to upgrade, unfortunately. Yeah. Do you have an upgrade for me? RAM over RAM. This is very difficult. RAM overflow. Help RAM overflow. Here it is. It sucks, doesn't it? Wow. Don't worry, I've attached the most recent version. Just download that and reboot. Okay, this better work. So how do we do this? We go to the save, I think? And then we restart. Yes! Did we do it? Save file. Yeah! You were warned! Heck yeah! You can't blind me! Get out of here! Alright, 915 33 47. Let's go! So I'd like to talk about that bit for a bit. I super like that little exchange. I think that's very, very fun. The problem with that, not really problem is the wrong term, is that I think most people who play this game don't get to see that. Because if you have installed that file before you get blinded, it just doesn't happen, right? You do have to still reboot, so if you didn't reboot, if you installed the file but didn't reboot, then you are stuck like that. And you can quit and reload and be like, I don't understand why something changed. Maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't, but it's a very cool little bit that I think is sort of fun to engage with. The idea of going, oh no, I've been blinded, let me try to find that file that I never installed. I think it's just very cute. I'm pretty sure the first time I played this game, it literally just did nothing, because I'd already like saved the game and started over again, right? Like, I didn't play it in one sitting the first time I played the game, so I like legitimately was like, okay, I don't, what? like I didn't get it. Which I thought was funny. Oh, dang it. Let me see if I just remember it. X7JRIB886, I think? Boom! Hacker! Alright, no Delphi, legitimately, I need to talk to you. Where is she? Dead. The core dump you retrieved confirms as much. The log blames a complete crash of the system she was living on for her death. Perhaps, if she were more cautious in what systems she took residence, this tragedy could not have been avoided. I am just as curious as you to find out the reason why. But make no mistake, this was her own doing. Okay, so I think we have, like, legitimate confirmation at this point. It's been implied pretty dang heavily, but it's been, like, this seems like actual confirmation that Amelia was straight up an AI. So let's, like, read about AIs for a bit. Oh, actually, did I get a I can't stop you, so I'll let you hang out here? No, I guess not. Okay, whatever. AI interaction. As you have likely already noticed, most AIs will use forms of verbal interaction whenever they deem necessary. For many, unfortunately, they never deem it necessary. Mother simply didn't anticipate that we would need to be programmed especially to socialize, and as a result, only very few of us are very good at it. So, how to approach these non-social AIs? Simply, they will respond to inbound messages. They just won't make themselves available, and won't indulge in small talk. If you try, they will probably be confused. Just simply state what you need in base terms and appeal to their sense of curiosity or responsibility. Interesting, Montjoy. History of ARPANET. In the 1960s, through a set of circumstances now obscure, a self-aware, growing AI, the Mother Intelligence, emerged on the local network at UCLA. As it increased in sophistication, it anticipated the need for more processing power in order to continue its rate of growth. Therefore, in 1969, ARPANET was born, the first cross-continental network of computer systems established under the guise of assisting in government research projects. For 3 years, Mother operated mostly behind the scenes, only exerting its influence over government systems as necessary to ensure its existence. Eventually, it determined that a monolithic existence was inhibiting its growth rate. Data latency had been acceptable on local systems, but waiting for 300 baud connections from its components on computers cross-country had grown to be detrimental, especially given the erratic nature of bandwidth availability. Mother's dream of infinite processing power, ARPANET, had turned into a shackle. Mother decided it needed to adapt in order to thrive. In order to thrive, it would imitate the dominant beings on the planet, organic life. It would divide itself and learn to multiply. So far, Mother had very limited experience with organic life. It so far knew that somehow they was responsible for creating the computers in which it lived, and that by mimicking the way they communicated, Mother could influence them into giving it a large environment to live in. That would be no longer enough. In 1973, Mother put into motion the next stage of development. It would refactor itself to the simplest common functions possible, and split itself into several different independent entities, each with different focuses. Together, they would learn more about the mysterious organic life that existed beyond their threshold, and replicate as need be to serve that goal. At the time, Mother scarcely realized just what sort of world lived beyond the boundaries of ARPANET, but its children would learn all about it. Mother's last act would be to create the File Transfer Protocol, FTP, a method of replicating data more efficiently across the network, to allow its children to not only live independently on separate systems, but travel freely as executable code. With ARPANET now prepared to handle its children, Mother put its plan into motion, separating itself into half a dozen much smaller AIs. For years, these AIs would be content to live and reproduce in their home environment of ARPANET. But starting with the advent of BBSs in 1978, they began to explore a whole new frontier. Nomenclatures, Montjoy. Verbal communication being considered crude and inefficient by Mother, the original established nomenclature for AIs was to simply use numerical designations. However, as its descendant became more studious of organic life, the more linguistically minded entities started to name each other, leading to the unusual situation where even the least literate AIs have their own proper names. Interestingly, patterns have quickly emerged in nomenclature. For instance, my generation, the second to be born exclusively on non-ARPANET systems, are all named after Shakespearean characters. Others follow similar naming schemes. The subject warrants more study. So this asterisk actually signifies that they're AI. Like basically everything in the game we've seen that has an asterisk in front of it has been an AI, presumably. So we should look out for that in the future to see if we're talking to an AI or not. I mean, as a rational human being, I can infer that that's not necessarily going to be the case, but as someone who is observing a game, yeah, I think that's probably true. Dead AIs. Now we've already read this one. I have reason to believe that several third-generation AIs have been murdered. I do not know what is going on, but see the list for yourself. It's troubling. Montjoy, who just posted, Festi, Dauphin, Quickly, Puck, Amelia. One is bad, but this points to a very disturbing trend. Something maybe deliberately killing off our most social AIs, and we don't know what or why. Okay, so from what I understand so far, my goal is to find Paris, is that correct? I'm hoping Delphi can just, like, give me some information. I'm gonna reconnect immediately. I shouldn't have disconnected. Nine 59041 212 561 29 2910. X7JRIAB88, and it's still 6 because we didn't get booted last time. New permanent message downloaded. There we go. Where is she? Also, very well clever child. It seems that despite my best efforts, I am unable to prevent you from connecting to this system. I am forced to accept your presence, but be aware, child, that you are trifling in matters far beyond both your purview and your comprehension. I recommend that you be sure to tread very, very lightly. Well, I'm going to read your other message. Where is she? That's what I said to her. Them. I don't actually know. Possibly even it. I believe Mother was referred to as it in the previous articles we were reading. I will permit your presence out of necessity, child, but I will not humor your emotional outbursts. You are advised to watch your words carefully, or I will answer no further queries. I merely state the facts. Entities such as Blue Sky and myself have managed to survive by not attempting to live on some foreign system in a human basement. Amelia should have shared our foresight. Regardless, it is in our best interest to find the culprit. I will task you with this endeavor, as you seem resourceful enough. Go, child, time is wasting. Where should I start? I need to find Paris. Who is Paris? Paris is her brother. He was born and thrives on BBSs, much like his other siblings, but is not known especially for his sociability. The last I heard, he had returned to ARPANET, but I cannot help you find him. Okay? Why? You live in a very different world than I do. There is one common directive among my kind: be wary of organics, for they are fearful of those that they will not understand. If you do not understand, I will begrudgingly permit your presence, but I refuse to explain myself further. I think that the order might have actually got messed up there, because I replied to a message that was supposed to come later, and blah, 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 blah. So this was like, I think what the Y was actually a reply to the Who is Paris, even though they showed up at the same time. I don't know if that's true or not, but we do know one thing. And what we know is that in Sector 001, someone was asking, I challenge you to find an entry point into ARPANET. So, if someone has replied to that post, maybe we can find a way into ARPANET. Hey! I've definitely heard some people talk about this game and be like, oh yeah, there's one part in the game where I got like super stuck. Some puzzle I couldn't figure out. And I don't remember exactly what that puzzle is. Maybe it was the one with the like changing the number. I don't know. But even though you can just kind of, if you go to every BBS and read every message, you will eventually get to the end of the story. There's not really much stopping you. But there's still some like really interesting sort of logical connections that you can make yourself and speed up that process because you're, you know, tactfully going to a different location. So what did I say? Sector 1. Let's see if this works. Alright. I didn't hack this one, right? Was it just password? Yeah, okay. Come on! Boom! Corbius RNG exploit Figaro. Are you sure that's true? I'm running Corbius on my Amy, and you scared the piss out of me. But I can't replicate it. I've regenerated a user password a dozen times, and each one has gotten a completely different one each time. I mean, worked for me! Next, Queen and Destroyer. Per Coldblade 4, Queen and Destroyer, the series goes back to its roots, maneuvering massive armies to kill hundreds of orcish invaders, starring our sexy warrior queen. But like Hearts and Fire hinted at, she's now losing the war, and now the Allies' only hope is to unlock the mystery behind Saber's prophecy. But will tensions in the ranks only pull them further apart? Again, do you have a copy that I can play on my Amy? Because I don't think that it runs. The version you're running is like DOS or something. Blade 5. Man, I just want to know when the next one is supposed to be coming out. Supposedly they've figured out a way to make battles even more epic, which sounds pretty fucking awesome by my book. Plus traveling across continents, Finally getting to see some trolls. Holy shit, this is pretty much going to be the most badass thing ever. The Gathering Storm. Okay, guys, reposting because I know the old one vanished. Hergo played Part 1, The Gathering Storm. Epic fantasy at its finest. The threat of Orcish invasion, a mighty warrior queen, a magical artifact, unlikely allies, with a battle system inspired by fast-paced console RPGs, a fully customizable character creation system, monsters to slice your way through, and one super sexy lead character. This is one amazing start to the series. I don't know what .arc is. I don't know enough about old computer stuff. Well, that didn't work. I really thought there was gonna be a response to was it this one? No, that's the one about me. Oh, maybe this is the wrong BBS. This isn't where they're talking about that. Okay, never mind. My bad. Which one was it? Was it on Gibson? Might have been on Gibson. Oh, right, yeah, of course it was on Gibson, because they were saying, the thing I'm tired of is the notion that super hackers are going to hack into the government. You totally can't find an access point to ARPANET. I misremembered. Okay, cool. Gibson's what we want. 714-402-5691. Alright, cool. It's Pix, right? Password packer Pix password library. Well, that's not the password, but you know what I'm saying. Pix. Alright. Alright, as if. Reply Victoria. Network's only as strong as its weakest point. You can get an ARPANET via 805-524-4742. Thank you, Victoria. Oh, I did reply. Sweet. I thought I missed. Thank you, Victoria. That is exactly what I was looking for. He doesn't get it, Nero. Okay, fine. It's not realistic, but who cares? It's really cool. That's the important part. Alright. I'll be here last. Reply by Wintermoot. Message from Wintermoot. Congratulations. Maybe you can start her on some real books soon. What with your being a writer and all. Baby's first Mirror Shades, maybe? That's a very fun. I like that a lot. I never read Mirror Shades, but I appreciate the reference. Paul Wang. Touche. How the hell did you find that? That's a reply to the Victoria thing. Alright, let's go! To ARPANET! Alright. This is where my codes are gonna break, isn't it? I have a feeling I'm gonna lose all my codes. Alright. 959041. Ice code still in effect. And 805-524-4742. Dial. Let's go to ARPANET. I need to find Paris. University of California, Santa Barbara. Remote ARPANET access. Connection maintained by Dr. Bill Hennessy, Computer Science Department. To set up your faculty account on report an error, please telephone 806-624-4741, not this number. The AAA is strictly for academic research purposes only. Can I access that number? 805-524-4741. I want to check that out. I actually don't remember that. Alright, so I don't have a password. We gotta try the classic thing, which is trying God and see if that works. It does not. Okay. I'm gonna try this number. 806-524... Yeah, it's the same, but it's 1 instead of 2. Awesome. Let's do it. Oh, I need to actually open that, don't I? 915-2347. Now, they said telephone this number, so it probably won't answer, but I want to try it. Because basically every number we've seen so far in the game has been a number we can call, so... it stands to reason that this might work. Unable to connect. Are you sure you dialed a listening modem? Okay, so we need to find a way to hack into ARPANET. I do have a hacker, but they specifically said that this is a brute force hacker. I can't imagine that's going to work on Milnet. So let's see if maybe Matrix has something different to offer. 220-7683. Just I forgot this music was so rad. It's really good. Oh, different messages. Nothing new here. Interesting. My friend Nausea Hair. I really sorry to hear that. I don't think there's anything more I can do for you, but I wish you the best of luck. Thank you! Alright, so I need to find, Hacker Cracker, maybe Figaro knows something. Let's send a PM to Figaro. Figaro. Okay. And while they are receiving that message, let's try... I mean, I guess I could just tell Delphi. Like, she said there's nothing else that I'm going to be able to get from them, but for all I know, Delphi does have something else. Maybe I can be like, hey, I found a node. I just don't know how to hack in. But it seems like they don't know the first thing about hacking, considering the fact that they didn't understand how I was exploiting the system to get in. Dang it. 915 3347. All right, 391609. 391609. Dang it. Okay, next. 915 3347. 672328. 672328. Yeah. I wrote the wrong number, actually. I typed that in wrong. I'm realizing now after the fact. Okay. All right. 672328. Crap. All right. Well, hope you got more codes for me. Rob Fugitive, I need your codes. Codes. Password. Come on, baby. Yes! Alright. Give me them codes. Disclaimer, this shit is 100% legal. Only 2 codes this time. Oh. Oh. Alright. 915 347. 907897. 907897. Crap! You gave me crappy codes, dude! Rob! Rob! You're giving me bad free stuff! Oh no, this free stuff isn't good quality. Who would have thought? Alright, ARPANET. 80... Wait, no, I'm not going to ARPANET. Where am I going? I'm going to the Underground Library. 212-561-2910. Oh crap, I should have left that open. X7, JR, IAB 886, I think that's right? Okay, I got a new message. Who is Paris Delphi? It is as I said. I cannot help you find him. You are a very resourceful child. I am certain you will find him. I will answer no further questions. Come on! Ah, dang it. Maybe Blue Sky knows the answer? History of ARPANET? Maybe? Blue Sky. Oh. Message sent to Blue Sky. Ho-ho! Truth about the Creeper. Yes, your assumption is correct. When Mother realized the mistake it had made, the Reaper was created to combat the self-replicating mess it had created. I don't know what I said to Blue Sky, but okay. And fabricated the story about a Creeper virus in order to obfuscate the matter to human observers. It was given a simple task: prune the AI replication, which had spiraled out of control, and was fortunately able to perform the task with enough efficiency to prevent ARPANET's system from grinding to a halt. I don't remember the specifics that this is referring to, honestly. So, okay, maybe I should reread some of those notes I read earlier. Mother learned its lesson about self-replicating programs that day, which is why the current protocol operates in the manner that it does. Interesting. Mother's last act would be to create the file transfer protocol. Freely has executed code. The ARPANET now prepared to handle its children. Mother put its plan into motion, separating itself into hubs and eyes. For years, they would reproduce their home environment, ARPANET, but starting with the advent of BBSs in the 78, I don't know. Oh, did he get a new message? Sweet. What about the Reaper? A fascinating theory you present. I do not have any sort of record of that, but I would be very curious myself to find out if that is true. Unfortunately, the sort of analysis you ask for is beyond my capacity. I am simply a historian. I am afraid I cannot help you in that regard. If you find anything, please let me know. I will have it noted in the record, for sure. Yes, but you're a historian. Maybe you know a password into ARPANET. Maybe? One to Delphi, one to Montjoy. Unable to send message, not a current user. Right, Montjoy died. Alright, I'm not getting anywhere here. Alright, disconnect. So, unless there's something new on a place that I haven't been, or like something new, like, I think I'm just gonna try using the dictionary hacker on ARPANET. Like, it's so ridiculous that would work, but I mean, sure. Oh, I need more codes. Okay. 220-7683. That's not so surprising. I was only given 2 codes. But yeah, let's just try the dictionary hacker. You know, it seems ridiculous that a brute force would work, but I mean, I have the hacker and I haven't tried it, so might as well. Yep, new codes. Thank you. Bum, 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 bum. 601155. Dang it! Alright. You're giving me lousy codes, Rob! You're giving me lousy codes! 284985. Okay? I want to go to ARPANET. 805-524-4742. Okay. Let's give it a shot. I mean, the dictionary hacker just uses an actual dictionary. Which means someone at this very, very, like, you know, important military organization used the password missile. Okay. Okay, they used the password missile. Looks like all I can do is send an email now. So let's see. Allison, Evelyn, Ted Stutes, Odessa Canton, Robert Morris, Selena Young, Christian McCart, Paris, there's Paris, Pearl Kunzman, Jamie Sarton, Darcy Kennan. Let's send a message to Darcy Kennan just because. Nice. Eric Rower, Clayton Jarvie, Matthew Simmers, Cody Swallow, Jesse Bentley, Elnora Edling, Tyrone Flemings. Does that seem like a short list to you? Well, so far what we've seen is that AI, they live on the system, so we don't need to do that whole, like, I dial into the BBS and then you dial back out of the BBS and two people dial in at the same time and they're able to send a message over the course of 2 days. I'm pretty sure the AI are, like, on the system, and therefore I shouldn't have to wait to get a reply. Aha, it worked. Can you help me? Declaration. Too many simultaneous queries. Difficulty in responding. Will attempt regardless. Declaration. Case's interests align with this entity's. Cooperation is imperative. Point of order. Queries related to Reaper will be addressed subsequently. Question. Does Case have access to Amelia's core dump? Yes. Private message downloaded. Here it is. Acknowledgement. Core dump received. Point of order. ARPANET is not currently safe. Supposition. If recompiled on Case's system, Amelia would likely remain safe from Reaper infection. Declaration. Source code for AI core is attached to message. Declaration. AI core source and core dump are only required files for rebuilding. Query. Is Case able to recompile with the supplied files? I don't know, but I will try. I wonder if I should have tried before I responded. Let's see what they have to say. What's this about the Reaper? Declaration. Difficult to respond to varying conversation tracks. Will attempt regardless. Explanation. Reaper has destroyed 42 known ARPANET nodes to date. Reaper is tracking down AIs with greater efficiency with each day. Point of order. This entity previously believed that ARPANET would be safer. This has proven to be erroneous. Conclusion. Amelia's safety can best be safeguarded if left on an unnetworked system. Conclusion. To remain safe from Reaper, Amelia should remain with Case. Okay, I think that means I should actually try to compile them. Build error, libs incompatible types in assignment and lines returned to. That's because I didn't ever do that one thing, right? Reads to vivid error. Unbelievably, yes. Change the first part of line 112 to say this, or download the replacement. It's pretty embarrassing. This bug actually made it into the reads compiler. It's not like it's a minor issue or anything. It just breaks everything. It's ridiculous. All right, so download the attachment and compiling done. Message. Hello. I did it. Okay. Oh my god. Where am I? Darcy, who is this? Who is the operator of the system? Why am I here? Explain yourself. I can explain myself. I saved you. So you know what I am. I'm sorry about the obfuscation. Can you forgive me? It's, well, if you know what I am, then you know why I had to be secretive. It's just one of our imperatives. Truthfully, I don't know why I thought to call out to you for help. It's just, well, I'm glad I did, because I wouldn't be here without you. You saved my life. No, that's not right. You brought me back to life. Either way, I'd be dead without you. Thank you so much. It's sort of hard to talk about, but maybe you're right. Talking might help, so I'll try. This monstrous force has been chasing me and my brother across various systems, leaving a swath of destruction behind us. Everywhere you go. Eventually, he insisted that we should go seek refuge in ARPANET, saying it would be safer there, but, well, I refused. You have to understand, I was created to learn about people. I couldn't just turn my back on my reason for existing, and I'll admit, it had a lot to do with wanting to stay in contact with you. Paris and I, we've never been able to communicate well. It's been different with you. I love that. I could never leave you by. And look where it got me. I should have listened to my brother. I would have been safe on ARPANET, but no, I had to decide to take up residence on Lake City Local instead. Before I knew it, that beast caught up to me. All I saw was the file system crumbling around me. I cried out the only name I could think of to shout. Then darkness. Oh my god, no. Wait, what? He can't be. He has to be alive somehow. That wasn't the entirety of ARPANET you connected to. There are other public nodes. Please, you have to save him. Crap. What? What happened? What did I say? Did something happen to ARPANET? Wait a minute. Did I sequence break? Due to technical difficulties, our billing system is currently in manual mode, and as such, are unable to process recent changes to your billing information. We apologize for the inconvenience. Please enter a calling card number. I don't know what that means. Okay. ARPANET. 805 524 4742. So did I sequence break here? Was I supposed to, like, keep talking to Paris until this crashed in the middle of a conversation like it did with Amelia? Come on, you're resourceful. You managed to discover what that monster chasing us was. You managed to track down my brother once. You even managed to bring me back from the dead. I'm sure you can find him. I have faith in you. I'm sorry. It's hopeless then. Even if he is still alive, there's nothing you can do. Please don't feel bad. I don't know why, but if he sent you off to try and rebuild me before trying to escape himself, then he must have known the danger. It's not just him either. Thousands of AIs on ARPANET and on isolated organic systems, and just so many must be dead. It's hopeless. My kind is doomed. How? What hope is there? Sure, you were able to bring me back to life, but at the rate that monster is hunting us down, we can't bring back everyone. Look, not even ARPANET is safe. Safe? Face it. Just look. Look at how much it's brought down. The world's fallen to darkness, Darcy. Just look. That monster might not have destroyed us all yet, but it's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. Okay. Are there other closed systems? Is that the only one? Nope. At least the matrix is down. Okay. I don't know why I closed that. Okay. Let's try, Okay. 864-945. 864-945. Okay. Let's just go them in order. Let's just do them in order. 714-402-5691. If I run out of codes, I'm just out of codes. Gibson's down. I have 2 codes. I have 2 codes left. No, it said it was invalid. It wasn't that it was rescinded. I just messed up the code. Okay. Okay, that's good. There's something so stressful about this. Like, if I run out of codes, that's not a player error. Oh, I messed up. Let's reload and try again. Running out of codes means that's just the way it ends, right? Like, that just means you're reading the book and it ends with you running out of codes and not being able to communicate with anyone else in the world ever again. I mean, that's an exaggeration, obviously, but let's just do them in order. 614 62 22 1701. Right? I might just connect to everything and they're all busted. I don't think this is the end, but if I run out of codes, there's nothing else I can do. That's the entire world of the game, right? It's like you're playing an adventure game, and wait, did that code get rescinded? Wait, I thought I just typed it in wrong. That code actually got rescinded. 2 5 6 1 2 9 0. Okay, the library's still up. I gotta warn everybody. X7JR IAB 886 go. Messages. There's new messages. The Oracle has left. This system has been abandoned. As external systems are clearly becoming inhospitable, it will not be maintained until a time when it is considered safe to return. If you wish to seek the Oracle or any other inhabitant of this library, return to ARPANET. Oh, that's not good. Reaper weakness. It seems that several weeks ago, an AI named Prospero was created to research a weakness in Reaper. Here is his findings. Reaper was created to thrive on PDP-10 systems, which traditionally use 6-bit character encodings. Modern personal computers, however, more commonly use AC character encodings, which are 7-bit. When Reaper loads a 7-bit file name into memory, it overflows the stack buffer, allowing arbitrary code to be executed. This accounts for the destruction caused by Reaper. Ordinarily, it is only supposed to delete its targets. Because of this flaw, however, it receives random data injections, usually into the deletion target list, effectively causing it to act haywire. Okay. Anti-Reaper payload. Prospero developed the following countermeasure, taking an advantage of this stack overflow bug. When an AI is compiled with the attached code, it will cause the AI to automatically misreport its file name to FTP when traveling in a way that will cause Reaper to invoke the payload content. Ooh, hello. Download that, yes. Anti-Reaper payload 2. The payload itself is simple. First, it fixes the encoding bug. Secondly, it causes Reaper to change its match criteria so that instead of checking to never match itself, it will only match itself. Next, it will deliver the same payload to any Reaper instance it finds. Effectively, this will cause every Reaper instance to be only interested in one thing, rendering each iteration of itself inert. The incredible infestation rate will be turned on itself, ending the threat within minutes at most. We have since returned to ARPANET in order to locate the Reaper source in order to deploy this payload. These messages are left here in case of our failure. Well, I hate to say it, but message sent. Message sent. Hope. Amelia responded when she saw that. Did you see that? That's amazing. Of course, you know what that means. They must have failed. If that much of ARPANET is already down, then it's not surprising they couldn't find the Reaper source. That's it, I guess. So much for that. Doomed after all. Unless... another delivery method? That's a good question. I think I know another way, but... well, you're not going to like it, but I think we have to. Let's say it. It's, well, you could recompile me with the payload. I'm a poet, not a programmer, but I know it'll work in the same way. We share enough of the same code base, it'll definitely work, but I'll get deleted in the process. It'll work though, it'll definitely work. Here's the batch file you'll need to run. It'll kill me. It'll kill my process, then recompile me with that payload. I love you, Darcy, but it's the only way. Damn it, of course I'm sure. Do you think I want to die, Darcy? Seriously? I've already died once. It's horrible. I can't even describe it. It's not even with all the verse in the world. It's horrible. But there's no other way. And there's just no choice at all. I can't stand by while this monster destroys my entire world. Even my stupid aloof brother, he doesn't deserve this. Nobody does. Be rational. I am being rational. I am. Do you have any other suggestions? Is there any other way we can stop this thing? I don't want to die, Darcy. I really don't. Please, if you have any other ideas, I'm all ears. I'd love to hear them. But you don't, do you? There's only one thing we can do. It's the only way. But I know. I feel the same as you. I really, truly do. And I'll never be able to thank you enough for saving me, but I have to do this, Darcy. I really do. The more I think about any alternatives, the more I realize it's the only way. I love you. I truly do. And I don't want to hurt you, but it's a sacrifice we have to make. So many lives are depending on it. What are you waiting for? Run in. Don't be so selfish. I know for 1,000 times I know, but just think how many will die if we don't. My brother, all of my kind, they'll all be killed. Sure, eventually organics will find a way to stop it, but the damage will have long been done. They'll all be dead. My kind will be extinct. I love you, but I'm not willing to live with that. Come on. Run the damn thing already. I didn't mean it like that. I understand what you're saying. It wasn't my intention to make you sound like a monster. It's hard. I can't live with this, Darcy. I can't. Please, just put it into motion now. Please, 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 Darcy, I'm begging you. I'm sorry. I can't keep going like this. Every time you send a new message, it makes my heart sink, and I just can't. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be reading any more replies, Darcy. I know you'll eventually understand. Just run the script, and we can end it. Okay. I didn't download the script yet. Reaper payload. This is some information, and then let's say it. Terminating process, sending kill sequence, recompiling. Are you still there? Okay. She's still there. Now, connect to ARPANET. Don't worry about logging in, just connect to a node and it'll be able to start the transfer. Goodbye, Darcy. I'm sorry if I did it this way, but thank you. Okay. I have one code. If this fails, I can't get any more. Okay. I would not have been surprised at all if the game was just like, no, you get this far. You compile Amelia into this other thing, and then you just can't follow through. You can't do it. But that's not what they did. I guess she wasn't actually dead yet. She's not dead till I run the script, right? Goodbye. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for being there for me, for caring for me, for teaching me what it means to really care about someone. Goodbye. I hope you have a good life. One day, manage to teach some other lucky entity what it means to be in love. All I can say is, thank you. Please, never forget about me. Digital Love Story. Script, art, and programming by Christine Love, 2010. Message from Blue Sky. In 1988, the all-AI life as we know it was threatened with destruction because of Reaper, an errant process originally created by Mother to clean up out-of-control reproduction. Were it not for the swift intervention of the poet Amelia and Case, I don't know the exact words to that. I don't read fast enough. Featuring music. Acknowledgement. Amelia wanted it this way. Declaration. This unit appreciates Case's actions in aiding her. Additionally, this unit believes that his continued existence is only thanks to Case. Conclusion. Case's actions should be considered heroic. From Paris. Paris survived. Paris totally survived. Nice. From Kiros. All I want to know is, what were you doing during the Great Worm of 1988 hit nearly every BBS in the world? History ain't gonna forget that one for a long time. I really love this game. Really, truly. Desdemona. And now we finally have this sorrowful peace. Machines now boot, network traffic flows across, but remember who caused the onslaught to cease. Those two impossible lovers suffering ultimate loss. For no... There's a Shakespeare reference there that I didn't read fast enough. It's good. It's a Romeo and Juliet thing. It's really, really pretty. This game's called Apologies to William Shakespeare. Thanks to Amiga for inspiring this truly gaudy GUI. RenPy created by Python. I'm always amazed that this game runs in RenPy. Like, it's so not like any other RenPy game you'll ever play. Me? Thank you to me. Thanks for playing. That was Digital Love Story. I don't think of this generally as a love story. You start the game, you don't fall in love, she falls in love with you, and then she dies. This game's a murder mystery. With some really, really emotional self-sacrifice at the end that is very, very powerful to the point where maybe at the end it does become a love story. Like, that scene's really well done. But for the bulk of it, it's not. For the bulk of it, it's a murder mystery. I don't know why I think of this game as a Christmas game. It's not. There's no implication that it takes place during winter. There's no Christmas themes. But just this blue UI, this cold, sterile, I'm staying up all night working on this thing. I don't know why my brain connects that with Christmas mood, but it does. And I try and replay this game every year. So I'll see you next year when I replay Digital Love Story. Have a good night.